Right on, back to another match preview, and it is the final international game, and we have more injuries, we have more shite, we have more jobbers being called up. Well, I say jobbers, I actually take the S away for that. It's actually just jobber because it's Paul McGinn, and I don't know if it's a Steve Clark problem or if it's just like a COVID thing, but like, why are we only calling up one guy? Like, if we can call up Paul McGinn, why can't we call up other guys? You know, like I get you can. I mean, getting in Ryan Gold and people like that, who or Hickey for example, who are in different countries. All right, maybe I can understand that. That'd be too hard. But I mean, surely there has to be other people in Scotland who are available to be picked. That's just my opinion. But aye, guys, we'll get into the news, which is of course Paul McGinn is in, and we've got the likes of Nathan Patterson, Kenny McLean, and also Fraser. So, I mean, all three of them. I mean, probably Fraser. Well, I mean, Patterson probably would have started, wouldn't he? But I don't know. I don't think Clark would have went with Patterson, to be honest, against Austria. I don't think he would have. I think Patterson's just far too attacking for Steve Clark's liking, and that's the bottom line. Because he said that. But I mean, if you look at this initial squad that we've come in with, it's been decimated by injuries, COVID, whatever. And I don't think Clark's actually fucking prepared for it very well. But again, how much is that is down to him? I mean, I'm Steve Clark. I'm never going to hide away for that. But I mean, I want the guy to succeed. But I just think the Euros in these last couple of games have been a fucking catastrophe, and that's the fucking bottom line. But yeah, that's my opinion. You can leave your thoughts down below on that. But Callum McGregor has also come out and said today that the game against Austria is a must not lose rather than a must win. I mean, you look at the group. I mean, I kind of see the logic. I mean, who are Israel playing? I don't know who Israel are playing. I mean, if we lose to Austria, we're 2 points behind them. So that's a valid. Alright, Denmark play Israel, so you'd assume that Denmark are going to beat Israel, even though Israel are actually pretty good. But I mean, if we lose to Austria, best case scenario, we're 2 points off them in Israel. But I kind of agree with Hingy's logic. Like, if we draw with Austria, all we need to do is, we need Denmark to get the job done against Israel, I guess. But at the same time, all we need to do is beat Israel at Hampden, and win the rest of the other games, which I don't think will be too hard. I mean, apart from the Denmark game at Hampden, because we're pissed. I mean, the Faroes can hold Denmark to a 1-0 fucking defeat. A 1-0 defeat. Fucking in the the Faroe Islands, who are just dog shite by the way, can hold Denmark to the 85th minute, but our captain comes out and turns around and says that we should be content with that. A 2-0 defeat against Denmark, because a couple of years ago it could have been 4 or 5. Fucking, that has to be the weakest mentality I've ever fucking heard in my life. And for that, I think you should be stripped of the armband. And that's not because I don't really like Robertson, That's because, well, what the fuck? Could you imagine Roy Keane coming out and saying something like that? No, I get it. Man United were a lot better than fucking a lot of the teams when Roy Keane was captain and shit like that and playing for them. But just look at the Republic. Could you imagine Roy Keane came out and said that when he was playing for the national team? Because the Republic of Ireland, obviously, I mean, they were nowhere near the level of United in terms of the same level and shit. But could you imagine he came out and said that? It's not like Denmark or fucking France. Well, you look at France and they've got a fucking team, and it's not like we played them at the Parc des Princes and we got absolutely battered, but we gave it a fair go, and Robertson comes out and says something like that. But I mean, against Denmark, is that really, if we're going into games against Denmark and not happy to accept 2-0, but being content with only being 2-0 and not 4 or 5, we've failed as a fucking nation. Anyway, guys, I have no faith going into this game, but I'm going to go with a 0-0 draw. I cannot see us winning this, for the simple fact is we can't score, and that's the bottom line, guys. So until then, peace.